Alright, chat. We have one more video for tonight's fun. And we all know what's coming. Don't be chat. No, zip ties. I was talking about the delicious meal that he had. That's what I'm talking about. The spaghetti and the cheesecake and the tiramisu. You can put that in my mouth. Nom 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 nom. Now. No, we're not doing a beer video. We are going to do Scott with the 37mm hand cannon. Big fucking boon time, chat. Big bow. This is damn close. 37mm hand cannon is damn close to a handheld 40mm grenade launcher. It's almost the size of a thumper. Yeah, but Eric, Scott loves recoil, so this is going to be just perfect for him. So chat, let's do it. Oh, it would help if I unmuted it. I should unmute it.
Okay. I'm gonna line this up. Here we go. Go!
Holy! Is it actually a handheld grenade launcher? I don't know, Xanax. I don't know.
What's up, everybody? My name is Scott, and you're watching Kentucky Ballistics, and I like big handguns, and I cannot lie. So naturally, when I saw this behemoth, I could not resist. This is a Smith & Wesson 37mm gas gun. I've seen a lot of 37mm launchers, but I've never seen a Smith & Wesson 37mm launcher.
Gas gun.
These were made in the 1960s, 1970s for correctional facilities, and these were intended for gas and flares. It is on an end frame, so it ends up looking like just a gigantic handgun. It actually still has its markings from the correctional facility it was at. And if you look right here on it, it says Smith & Wesson Chemical Co. So this thing is top break, and then you load in your 37mm shell, and then you have the option to either go double action or single action. So here's the thing about 37mm. Lots of people think that it is regulated, but it actually isn't. 40mm is, but 37mm is perfectly fine. But the only round...
Interesting, chat. It looks like it has a grenade. Wait. Okay. Is this the to open the brake? This grenade style pin. Yeah. Is that to open the? Is that the? Okay, that's the hinge pin. Ah, okay. Yeah, because I think I missed it when he opened it. Yeah. Okay, it's the hinge pin. That's all. It's just the hinge pin.
40mm is, but 37mm is perfectly fine. But the only rounds you can legally shoot out of it are agriculture rounds like animal deterrents or signals and flares. That being said, we're going to start out with an ordnance group animal control flashbang round. I'm very curious to see what the recoil is like on this thing and what kind of effect we get. There we go.
Honestly, I'm thinking he's not going to have much recoil on this. I'll move you guys down here. I think I should probably be okay where I'm at. I honestly don't think the recoil is going to be too bad. Especially, it's a quote-unquote flashbang round, but these things are not made for distance. He's probably only going to have the level of recoil like he would have with a flare gun. It's just the round itself is going to be a flashbang, so it's going to basically go boom after it's been fired. So, yeah, he might not even need Fear Pro for this. There we go. Yeah. Next to no recoil. No, they really don't, Xanax. Maybe a little bit.
Wow, that was pretty cool. What else do I got in my pocket?
Oh, God.
This, I believe, is called a detonator. This is another animal control.
Wait, what was the first one hang on?
We get there to see what the recoil is like on animal control flashbang round. I'm very curious to see what the recoil is like on this
bang,
thing.
though. It barely even flashed.
Here we go.
Oh, there it goes.
Wow.
Okay.
That was pretty cool. What else do I got in my pocket?
Okay, I missed the bang.
This, I believe, is called a detonator. This is another animal control round.
Yeah, I missed the bang on the first one.
That's a big old shell. Let's see what this one does. I'm going to go double action.
Okay, cool. Oh, that was kind of cool.
One more in my pocket. This is a concussion round. Also for animal control. Let's go double action again. Recoil actually isn't that bad at all. Oh! You know what? I wonder how high that thing goes. Let's find out.
Uh-oh. Oh, God, he's going to go straight up with it?
Sky today, so hopefully we can follow this thing. Here we go. Oh, I see it. There it is. Oh!
Waffle.
Wow, that was...
You know what? For straight up, that wasn't bad. That was not some bad distance. Like, let's look at this again.
Follow this thing.
It actually got a little bit of distance.
Oh, I see it. There it is. Oh! Wow, that went really...
Little hard to gauge, but yeah, it got some decent distance. Well, Revan, it could with the explosive. That's what it's counting on. It's not counting on impact. It's counting on the loud explosion, the bang, to spook animals. So you fire one of those, you get it even close to them with it. The bang will, it's a loud noise. Animals will spook to loud noises and they will fucking bolt. And that's the purpose of it. You're not supposed to actually, try and hit them with it. You just shoot it, lob it to get it close to them, and the bang will then spook the animal, and the animal will go racing away. That's the whole purpose behind it. It's not like a BB gun where you're shooting with a BB gun. It's just like to scare them and get them to run.
4. Oh, my God. That rooster came out of nowhere. Okay, so my next question, when it comes
oh my God,
to
he decapitated the fucking rooster. The rooster is decapitated.
Oh, wow, that was
We must see it again. We must see it again.
Oh my God.
Chat. There can be only one. No thoughts, empty head, no head.
That rooster came out of nowhere. Okay, so my next question, when it comes to these 37mm animal controls, is what if cruising down the road and you look over and there's a whole herd of T-Rexes and you need them to leave. Get all excited, you get your round loaded up, and you forget that your window's up and you fire one off inside your enclosed vehicle. What would that be like? Well, I just so happen to have a Ballistic Dummy Lab zombie bus. I'm going to place it here in this truck, and then we're going to set off a round or two. You know, I kind of like this truck, so we do have a fire extinguisher just in case, but I don't think that's going to be an issue. We're going to start out with a flashbang animal control round.
This should be interesting.
Strapped to the window, and Mr. Zombie's inside there. So basically, I'm going to open this door. I'm going to stand over here. I'm going to shoot it into the truck. And then just...
Holy shit, this is so fucking jank. This is so fucking jank. It's hilarious. He's... Okay, Scott truly is a good old Kentucky boy here. All right. This is like, yeah, this is pure rednecks fucking around with explosives in the woods. Well, I mean, Xanax, what he's gonna do, he's not gonna stand there the whole time. What he's gonna do is he's going to pull the trigger, yank the launcher, slam the door, and fucking run. Because don't forget, these flashbangs have a time delay on them after they shoot. So he's gonna just shoot, yank, close the door, and run. Because he's probably got a good, 3 to 5 second delay.
Shut the door. Maybe I should put. Oh!
See? See? Wasn't even close.
Okay, so it's pretty smoky in there. Oh!
Yeah. Was not even close to the zombie head.
When that went off, I'd be pretty upset if I forgot to roll down my window. I'm gonna try to actually just shoot it right in front of him in hopes that it goes off right in his face.
It's gonna bounce. It's gonna bounce.
How this is gonna go.
Oh, that one looked better.
Blew out, so it is actually.
That one was a bigger flashbang.
Force in there.
Oh, that one.
Dude, I bet
that one had. That one definitely had a bigger charge. That one, I think that one that he just shot might have been the second one he shot in when he was testing those 3 different rounds. I'm thinking that was the second one that actually had like tiny flares coming off of it. That was definitely a bigger charge than the first one. Oh, that one was good.
Would be ringing, and I don't know, you'd probably be slightly concussed.
Maybe concussed.
Oh, whoa. Shoo. Oh.
I mean, the air pressure in there would have fucked you up for sure.
Yeah, that one does appear that it went off near him. Maybe.
I died.
Let's see. I'm not really seeing much damage.
I would question if you are in an enclosed space like that. Well, here, I'll hang on.
In there, doors.
Watch.
The doors blew out. So
I don't know if they did or not. He's saying that they did. It could be. Let's see if we can see it. We may not see it from this angle. Okay, yeah, you can, at the top. I was looking down here for it. It's up top here. See the movement up here? So the upper frame, it rocked on its upper frame. Right here. Yeah, so basically, the window section of the door did some rocking, and the window frame itself kind of pressed outward a little bit. Yeah, so my question is, he said, oh, you might have a concussion. Given the amount of air pressure we can see being generated inside this enclosed space, could we also be seeing damage to the eardrum or the inner ear? That amount of pressure in such a confined space, I'd say that could damage the eardrum as well. Yeah, concussion for sure, but I think also definitely consideration on the eardrum on an eardrum rupture, especially if it was that close.
When it went off near him, maybe. Let's see. I'm not really seeing much damage. I'm not seeing much damage to him, but I don't think that's what your problem would be. Your problem would be your equilibrium. I mean, it bulged the doors. So we know what a flashbang will do, but now what if you accidentally set off a concussion inside your vehicle?
Oh boy.
Let's find out. Here we go.
Which is about the same as flashbang, let's be honest.
You know what? I'm just gonna hope for the best.
Yeah. Oh, that hit the floor. Maybe. Oh no, it got him. Much less.
I don't.
Yeah, that second one. That second one has the biggest charge out of all of them. 100%. Look at this one. It kind of just poof. Yeah, that one just poofed. It did. The first one and the third one don't have nearly as big of a charge. That second one had a much bigger charge.
I don't feel like the doors bulged as much with that one. Oh dear. Oh. That one definitely went off near him because there is little pieces of cardboard next to him and the seat's burned. Yeah, that would not have felt good.
That might get some contact burns.
I have a detonator round. This one seems to have a little bit of sparkle.
My boy.
Oh!
Damn.
I am surprised.
That one definitely had some force. Yeah, that one definitely had some force behind
That
it.
did not blow the glass
Yeah,
out.
absolutely. Absolutely it did. Where did it land? Oof.
Golly, man. Oh.
And that landed down on the floorboards. I would have liked to have seen what would happen if it landed near this guy. I would love to have seen that.
That is bad. Okay. Oh.
No, I don't think it would have set the truck on
now.
fire.
He definitely needs some hearing aids. Probably needs to go to an eye doctor.
I don't know, it depends if you like the smell of Ordine, American. If you like the smell of Ordine, it probably smells wonderful in there. Well, okay, machinist, you are correct. They're not designed to damage the hearing, but you also have to remember the locale as where these rounds are going off. They're going off in a very small, confined space, which increases the air pressure and the decibel because it's confined, and when the round goes off, that sound is bouncing around inside that contained space of the truck cab. So if, they're obviously designed to be used outside, but in the scenario that Scott was just doing, there are other factors. Well, yeah, and in prison, even if, and used as a prison, deterrent, or as a prison control method, even with that, if you're outside the yard, or even in a cell is still bigger and more open than the interior of a truck cab. It's certainly not sealed. Even in a cell, you've got open air to the window, and then you've got open front. And so there's still not contained air. You're still not containing that pressure. Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. And that's what I'm saying, James, is that the containment amplifies the effects, basically.
I'm not done with this guy. I have more safety questions. Because here at Kentucky Ballistics, we're all about safety. I got a 15-inch neck scar to prove it. So my next question is, if you had a negligent discharge with an animal deterrent round, and it were to strike you directly into the face, what would that look like? Would it just bounce off your noggin, or would you need to take a trip to the ER? All right, well, let's find out, shall we? Here we go. Where'd it go? Where'd it go?
Well, it bounced. Now you have a headache.
That was terrifying.
Maybe a
Let's check out
contusion.
Mr. Zombie here. That does not look pleasant. That cracked his brow.
Shit!
This next
Oh, wow. Okay, that was a bad angle. No, it cracked. That impact actually cracked the skull. I didn't see that from that angle. No, look at that. More than a concussion. I mean, is it gonna kill you? No, probably not, but you're gonna need some surgery. Ow.
his brow. This
That's
next
impressive.
shot is brought to you by SDI. If you want to check them out, there's a link in the description down below. Oh! 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 Okay, well, I have learned that they will definitely bounce off of your face.
Wow. Definitely some powder burns on that one.
Okay, round 3. Oh! Ow! Ow!
Oh, that went through. There. He fucking geysered it out of the existing damage. Holy shit. Again. God, look at the squirting. Oh, that's brains that just came out there.
That's definitely not looking too good. I'm going to say that a negligent discharge with a 37 millimeter animal control round is not something you want to be a part of. Well, now I see an opportunity and I'm going to seize it. I have an animal control round, the detonator. Seems to be pretty eventful. And there just so happens to be a hole in my zombie bust. I think you know what's going to happen next.
Pretty sure he'll do his variation of Terminator 2 at the steel factory.
Well, maybe not quite that explosive TX, but this is gonna be fun, I think.
Okay. I'm gonna line this up. Here we go. Go!
Fucking hell! Yeah, confined spaces.
Blasted out the ass of the table. It completely blew its ass out.
Yes! Yes! Oh, God. I can't wait to see this in slow-mo. Already just swore the flesh away. Already. God damn! Do you know what that reminds me of? Chat, how many of you have seen the anime, I think it's pronounced Kite? Have any of you seen that anime? It's pronounced Kite, it's spelled Kite. Have you guys seen that? It's an older anime, probably from like the 90s? Maybe early 2000s? It's about like a schoolgirl assassin, and she uses a gun. She uses a pistol. Yeah, it's messed up. She uses a pistol that when you shoot someone with the pistol, there is a few second delay before the round literally detonates inside of the person you've shot. And you basically kind of see this. It almost exactly does this. So, minus the near contact points, it literally sits inside and then detonates like that. Kinda sorta, Zeb. Yeah. They're basically like bullet-sized grenades.
Well, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure and give it a like, and make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also, be sure and check me out on all other social media platforms. Links to those to be found in the description down below, along with a link to KentuckyBallistics.com, just in case you want to pick up a shirt.
He does. What is, oh, table time. Wait, really, Alex? Ah.
You know, I almost forgot that I own a crane. It's been too long. I'm super excited about this. As always, my name is Scott. Thank you so much for watching Kentucky Ballistics. I'll see you next time.
Drop, drop, drop! Yeah, baby! Yes! Smush that zombie torso!
That's what I'm talking about. You can't tell me that that Harbor Freight safe ain't good for something.
Yeah! Oh, that was great. That was a hell of a lot of fun. I like that. That was a short little Scott video, but goddamn, that was fun. That was so much fun seeing him do that. The last part, especially, was just like, holy shit, that was impressive. That last boom.